Everyone, it's Friday. Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Friday. You gotta get down on Friday. Boom! Here I am. I'm live, Twitch. It's a little dark. See, last time I did this, and there's nothing but a white wall behind me, so I put this TV here. But now the brightness of the TV makes me very dark, and I'm very dark on screen right now. I can see it. Does it matter? Not really, because I'm just gonna be talking. But I do have interesting facial expressions. So it doesn't really matter. Plus, comedy's supposed to be done in dimly lit rooms anyways, right? That's what comics talk about. It's not really comedy, I guess, per se, that I'm doing today. It kind of is comedy. Because, it's just a guy who sits in a room on an internet stream and then talks about stuff that he wrote down in his little notebook as being, well, not notebook, on my phone, as being what's important to talk about. By the way, if you weren't here last time or you didn't watch it played back on YouTube, it's up on my YouTube, the Acoupstix YouTube, which my name's up there and it's spelled properly. The P is silent, but you can call me Acoupstix. I don't care. But I started out by talking about how I actually wrote down topics because, otherwise I just lose my train of thought and I don't know what's going on. And so I've done that again because it worked pretty well last time. And I've actually done an even more thorough rundown of topics to talk about this time. So we're going to... No, I'm good. By the way, Zoo's in the background. Just in case I talk to people off screen, just so y'all know. There's Zoo's here. Come through the Zoo. He's going to be in the store, so if you are watching live.
Yeah. He's ranting, and I'm the best at the rants. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I got to say.
He's Kevin Durant's. He's the best at Durant's. Call him Kevin. Zoo's here. So if you're in the St. Pete area. All right. So Yella's going to be stopping by too, apparently. Anyways. Come through. If you're in St. Pete, come through the zoo. Shop at zoodaroo.com. If you're not in St. Pete, go on our Instagram, Zoodaroo1963, and check out the clothing. But that's not what you're here for. I'm just saying if you want to stop by. There's a live studio audience. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. But anyways, we're going to get into this. Today, what I'm talking about. Today, on today's agenda, we're going to be talking about the Uber do and don'ts as a passenger because I'm a driver of Uber. So I have some little pointers for y'all to make everyone's life a little bit better. All right. We're going to talk about, are British people technically islanders? And should we talk about how they are islanders based on how they behave? That's coming up. We're going to give rap lessons. Later tonight, we'll have Freestyle Friday, and people will be on the microphone. We're going to go over stage etiquette today in our rap lessons because I feel like that's a very important, not very much talked about aspect of rapping is your stage etiquette. And then I have down here as like a slash, I have like bumper stickers in the IB program. Let's see if we even need to get to those. Because if we do, then we'll get to them. But if not, it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't. I don't know how I feel about this lighting, but we'll get into it. It doesn't matter. Right off the bat, real quickly, just because this is in my mental space before we get into the actual topics. I was at Frey's Coffee House. Oh, look at that plug. They paid $0 for that plug, so you know it's real. That is a shot of espresso, and it's more than one shot. I can tell by the weight of it. It is a heavier shot than usual. Shout out to Frey's. On 34th, I was in Frey's. They were playing Super Freak. Here's something to think about to get your brain vessels firing off before we really get into the real stuff. Super Freak should always be followed by MC Hammer's Can't Touch This. I don't care what you say. It should actually be the same song. It should be just one crunched together massive song to the same beat. She's a super freak, she's super freaky. And then when the saxophone comes in, after that it should just go, can't touch this. And just keep going. Okay? It should just be one hodgepodge of pop culture. I don't care what you think. It should just all be melded together. And I've now decreed that that's what we should be doing. All right? Oh, okay. Now that we got that, let's get into the Uber do's and don'ts, okay? I was driving Uber. I've been driving Uber for 3 years. 3 years, okay? I've been doing it for 3 years. What 3 years of my life taking you fucks around places that I don't want to go. Oh, you want to go to Riverview? Oh, you want to drive an hour and a half away to where there's no one? Tight. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it at a discounted rate. Yeah, let's give 25% of that ride to Uber. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm down. The Uber life is normally very straightforward. People usually do the normal thing. They get in the back seat. They sit down. They say, "How you doing? Good. How are you? Are you Stephanie? Yeah. Are you Jordan? Yeah. You don't look like your picture. Okay, well, it's been 3 years, so people change. Change is the only constant. Someone said that at my Uber this week. Change is the only constant. I was like, word, dog. You real enlightened and shit. He wasn't talking to me. He was talking on his phone. But yeah, let's get into the do's and don'ts. This is so you guys can just be better Uber passengers. Look, man, it's my car, okay? You're in my job. You're in my workplace, okay? So yeah, as much as it's a service industry and it's about you, no, it's fucking not. It's about me. I'm the one, okay? I got to pick up all the people and drive them places, okay? You get out and that's it. 6 minutes, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, done. My fucking car and what I do doesn't revolve around you because you literally take up 20 minutes is like of my week of Ubering usually. What is that? It's 1/3 of an hour, which is 1/20th of the amount of time that I usually spend driving Uber. So that's 1/60th? 1/60th of my time is spent with you, but you think that 100% of what I do should be dedicated. No, 100% of what you do in my car, 100% should be dedicated to what the fuck I want, okay? And how to make me feel comfortable. I'm driving us. I could kill us so easily. It wouldn't even be a challenge to kill both of us. You have no control. If you tried to kill both of us, like it would be more difficult because you'd have to kill me and then like kill yourself. I guess you could just kill me and then we'd crash and we'd die and it's kind of the same. But yeah, I could kill us so easily, like way easier. See how we had to discuss? You already know when I said that if you're in my Uber, I could kill us. You didn't even question it because it's true. So you guys should be doing what I want, okay? So here's the do's, okay? We'll get the do's first. Here's some things you should do. 100%, I wrote down do's and don'ts. There's 2 columns, and the first one says 100% do. So 100% do this, okay? 100% take a nap. Yo, 100% take a nap. 100% go to sleep, okay? Not even a 1,000%. Close your little eyes, doze off. What a compliment. Thank you. You feel so comfortable. You are so relaxed sitting here in this Uber that you go to sleep. You don't. You apparently think I'm good enough of a person not to fuck with you and like drive off on a different route. You know, the music's just at the right level and it's the right type of music to just let you doze off. I'm driving just nice and smooth, perfect speed. 100% take a nap. That's not weird. No. 100%. Close your little eyes, go to sleep. You deserve it. You're going to work early, going to the airport early. Just go to sleep. I'll get us there. You don't worry your little mind, okay? You just step in the Uber, and I'll take you where we're going. That's it. You did the hard part. You moved the thumbs. Yep. Boop, boop. Made sure. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, yep. He's here. Down. 100%. Do that. Take a nap. You earned it. And in that light, don't say anything. 100% don't say anything. Okay? Like 100%. Preferably, you're not going to say anything other than, hey, hello, how are you? Good, how are you? Good. You going to blah, blah, blah? Yeah, that's where I'm going. Okay. 100%. Maybe you go, hey, it might tell you to take the highway, but at exit 27, actually get off here. It's quicker. Okay, cool. Yeah. I appreciate that. Yeah, but other than that, don't say a thing. Just flick on your phone. Okay? I'm in my headspace. I'm doing this in my head. I'm doing this in my head the whole time. And when you talk to me, I lose my train of thought, and then it's like a little fucking thing in my head that it's I don't remember what it is, but it's back there and it's just bothering me and it's just digging away. So just let me have it up and I'll get you there, okay? You don't have to say anything. We don't have to talk about your boyfriend issues. We really don't. We really don't. And if you are going to talk about anything, just make it good. Like, let's have good conversation, okay? The weather, really? The weather, really? You want to talk about the weather? That's what we're going to do? It's already weird enough I'm letting strangers get in my car. Now you're going to hold me to these conversations I readily and actively avoid in my normal life? Oh, the weather. Oh, hey, Todd. I can turn on fucking News Channel 9 if I want to, okay? Bay News 9. Spectrum Bright House, okay? I can turn that shit on and get the weather if I want to, okay, man? Oh, you want to talk about the election? Oh, you want to talk about the election? Okay. Nah. Yo, if you wanna sit in my car and you're like a NASA astronaut or like a rocket scientist, cool. Let's talk about it. Totally interested. Oh, there's these weird insurance fucking loopholes going on where they're scamming the people. Yeah, let's talk about it. That seems interesting. You want to have a genuine conversation about the future building and construction of society and how it could better benefit all of us? Okay, let's talk about it. But the election? Yo, if you get in my car and you say the word liberals, you're getting 5 stars. I'm not that serious about it. You're going to get 5 stars. You literally had to poop or pee in my car, which we'll get to, in order to get less than 5 stars. I just want to point that out there because apparently y'all are really serious about the star rating program. Like if there's a fucking leaf on the ground because, oh, hey, I've driven 12 people today and there's leaves in the world and they get on shoes and I don't fucking roll out a carpet and people wipe their fucking shoes off before they get in. So there's sometimes leaves. They leave behind the leaves. Sometimes it happens. Oh, I'm sorry. Are the bottom of your shoes super clean? Are the bottom of your shoes immaculate? Like, do you clean the bottom? Do you fucking float above the ground? You don't even touch the ground when you walk. The bottom of your shoes are just so clean that if there's a fucking leaf, you're going to contract the virus through your shoes? So I get 4 stars because there's a fucking leaf? Oh, I'm sorry. The last dude's really good at eating Snickers bars super quiet. And he left a wrapper and some crumbs. Oh, I'm sorry. What am I supposed to do? A fucking 20-point inspection of the vehicle after every trip? Oh, hey, just dropped you off in Riverview. Let me get out and do a fucking 20-point inspection instead of driving my angry ass home because I'm in Riverview. Yo, did you die? But did you die on the way to where you're going? To the fucking Chuck E. Cheese. Did you die? I just like to eat the pizza. I don't even play games. I don't even have children. I'm going to give you 4 stars because there was a leaf. But did you die? No, you didn't. So 5 stars all around. But if you say liberal in my car and you're talking about the election, no. We ain't letting that shit happen, okay? Anyways, here's another thing to do. 100%. 100% do this in the car, okay? Ask about this dope music I'm playing. Usually it's me. I play myself in the Uber. You're stuck in my car for 15 to an hour minutes. You're stuck, okay? I get to decide what we're going to listen to, and you're going to listen to me. You're going to listen to my music, and you're going to think it's dope. And then you're going to go, hey, who is this? And I'm going to say, it's Acoupstix. And you're going to go, I knew it. Love that guy. He's so dope. And you're lying, but I don't care. Because you're fucking Shazamming it. Or you're Googling it. Or you're looking on SoundCloud or something for it. And that's the point. So 100%, oh, hey, what is this dope chill-ass vibe you got going on? Oh, this is chill hip-hop instrumental playlist on Spotify, and my identity is intrinsically linked to the music that I play, which is why I play the music that I play at the volume that I play it, so that hopefully I can signify to all those around me within earshot what type of person I am and how fucking cool I am. So please do. 100% please ask about my music. Oh, what's this? What? Oh, this is Buju Banton. Look how cultured I am and how interesting I am, because I listen to reggae that you've never heard of, that white people aren't singing. My reggae comes with the ethnic type of fucking vibe and flavor to it. My reggae comes from the place where reggae's from. So I'm fucking interesting. Please ask. Please stroke my ego. This is about me. This isn't about you. I got to do this all day. You'll be gone soon. Give me that little boost up. 100%. Oh, yeah, this is Acoupstix. Oh, yeah, totally. Knew that. Just forgot it. Happens all the time. Play my stuff. People, what is this? Because, people want to know all the music, like act like they know the music. Oh, I knew that before. It was cool. I knew that song. I just forgot. Who is this? I'm nobody. I'm just some guy. Has like 30 listeners on Spotify monthly right now. We're trying to grow that. I had 100 when my album dropped, so shout out to y'all. 30 people that stuck around, the 70 others can go kill themselves. I'm just kidding. I love you. Come back. I'm dropping an album soon. But I've had it before. I'm nobody. Who is this? Oh, it's Acoupstix. Oh, yeah, I knew that. No, you didn't. You've never heard of me. That's me. Do you recognize me? It's happened before. If you get in my Uber and you recognize me, 100% say something. Make my fucking day. Make my fucking week. Say something. But now that's the do's, which had a lot of don'ts in there. But don't worry. There's more don'ts, because I know you guys, you're a little paranoid, a little self-conscious about yourselves now. And what have I done to annoy this Uber? Like we talked about with the dentist last week. I hate making someone else's job worse. I get anxiety. I get paranoid. I feel bad, self-conscious. Like, ugh, I feel gross if I know that I'm making, oh my God, they put fucking lettuce on the burger. I don't want to ask to send it back because that's going to make someone else's job much worse. I'll just take the lettuce off. So yeah, here's some things to make my job easier. Hey, yo, real quick. Don't get upset if I'm doing the speed limit. For sure. 100% for sure, a million times over. Don't get upset if I'm doing the goddamn speed limit. It's the fucking law. Hey, I don't come to your job and go, can you break the fucking law for me so my life's a little fucking sped up so I can get places I want to go? Hey, usually I have to pay for this sandwich. Can I just fucking walk out of here? Could you break the law for me because I'm so special? Because I need you to break the law. Oh, the consequences of the law breaking will fall firmly upon your shoulders? I don't care. I'm annoyed. I don't care if you drive 97 fucking miles an hour in a 45 usually. Not me. Hey, you want a fucking reference? You want to phone a friend for it real quick? I'll give you their number. Ask them how slow I drive. Even when it's not professionally. Ask them. Super fucking slow. Annoyingly, upsettingly slow. But I'm going to do the speed limit. Because, hey, it's the fucking law. I don't care if the guy in the left lane's doing 70 fucking million miles an hour in his rocket ship car, breaking sound and light barriers and creating black holes as he goes along. I don't fucking care. I'm going to do the speed limit. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't get upset. Do you want, you know what? Do you want to live? Like, again, did you die? No. Get over it. If you want to go 45 million miles an hour, light speed, light years per second, if you want to create a whole new universe as you drive down the highway, fucking wormholes to different realities because you're driving so fast, then drive your own self, okay? I'm going to do the fucking speed limit because it's the law. Oh, hey, bank teller, I need to withdraw $1 million. Sir, your account only has 24 cents. In fact, you're going to get charged $25 if you don't deposit at least $20 by the 24th. Okay, could you just give it to me? Are you robbing us? No, I'm asking you to break the law so that my life's better. Just on your job, you rob the bank and give me the money, and then you go to jail. Does that sound fair? Oh, yeah, totally, sir. No. So, yeah. If I'm doing the speed limit, get the fuck over it, okay? I'm going to do the speed limit because it's the fucking law. And you're not going to pay the speeding ticket, so shut the fuck up. We're doing 65 on the goddamn highway. I get paid per fucking minute, like 8 cents. I'm trying to stack them pennies, okay? And it's reasonable for me to go 65 because that's what the fucking app calculated when it sent you the price. I'm not giving you a discount for a speeding ticket, okay? You're not even going to tip. Which is the next thing. Don't tell me you're going to tip me on the app and then not. That's like, you know, your dad's like, I'm going to come to your baseball game, son. I promise. And then doesn't. Like, I knew you weren't, but did you have to hype me up? I could tell. I could tell you weren't going to tip. I could tell. I picked you up at Wendy's. In your Wendy's uniform, you smell like a fucking burger fryer. Probably not going to tip. I don't blame you. Economy's tough. I wouldn't tip either if I was doing it in that situation. When I take Ubers, rarely tip unless it's, like, extraordinary. Because, like, you ain't better than me, dog. You ain't getting the tip money I got for being better than you. But, yeah, you don't have to tip. I don't care if you don't tip. It's cool if you tip. Totally fucking awesome if you tip. Makes my work time much shorter if you tip. Hey, if you tell me to go 17 different fucking turns that were not normal because you like going this route because you get to see the fucking dog on the corner, jump over the fence because, it makes you, it's a fucking Burmese and it just fucking, it jumps and you can see its head over the fence and I just love it. Could you take 3 lefts ahead and then a right and then go down the alley and scrape the bottom of your car and break it? Yo, you have to tip. You have to tip. If you're that person, you should tip. But if you're not going to, just don't. I'll get you on the app. I don't have any cash. I'll get you on the app. Oh, that should take about 10 seconds, and then it should say, hey, Jordan, Uber wants to tell you got a tip. Oh, I didn't? I'm gonna drive back and scream. I'm going to drive back to the exact point you dropped me off and just scream at the top of my lungs. Don't tell me you're going to tip and then don't tip. What kind of fucking gotcha shit is that? I should have gone 55. Okay? Oh, yeah, next one. Totally call the Uber when you're ready. Totally. What do I think? Okay, so Saru's in here. He's chilling with us. He's asking me, what do I think about tip culture in general? Yo, I think that people should just get paid a livable wage, and it shouldn't be a burden on other people to supplement their income so that they can live. That's what I think about tip in general, right? Like, you should just, I think that people would do a wonderful job at anything if they were paid enough that it gave them a living. I think McDonald's workers would, like, fucking smile, and, like, the ice cream machine would always work if they were paid a livable wage. Because it's worth it then. You don't want to do shit that's not worth it. Like, no one wants to do anything that's not worth it. So make it worth their time. You know what I mean? So, yeah, hey, what do I think about tip culture before we move on to the next one? Here's what I think about tip culture. Just pay people what they're supposed to be paid, Just do it, okay? Yeah, the ice cream machines will forever be broken at McDonald's. They deliver it broken, I think. I think at the factory, they just make it broken. They don't even bother sending perfectly constructed and put together ice cream machines. They send it, and it literally, you get one ice cream out of it, and then it never works again. They put like enough ice cream in there for one ice cream, and then there's like a programming inside the ice cream machine. And it's like, once it hits the ticker, how many ice creams have you made? 1. And then it self-destructs. That's what happens. And then they never fix it. They just wait for the new machine to come. And if you're the one person to get the one fucking ice cream out of the ice cream machine, then guess what? You get an ice cream. Otherwise, no, we're going to have to wait. We get a delivery. Oh, you get a delivery of ice cream? No, we get a delivery of machines. Next Wednesday, we're getting 20 this time. So we'll be able to make 20 ice creams. So come back next Wednesday. And wait, there'll be lines outside McDonald's. That's why they don't tell you that, by the way. This is a real-life conspiracy theory. They don't tell you about the ice cream machines being made that way, because then there would be tent cities outside of McDonald's, like, when when the iPhone comes out. People, there's 20 ice creams next Wednesday, and they'll be camping out on, like, Sunday afternoon until that Wednesday just to get the ice creams. But, yeah, as far as tip culture goes, everyone should just get paid. It shouldn't. Hey, guy who's getting a burger with his wife on a Saturday night and drinking some beers. It's not your job to make sure the waitress can fucking afford her rent. It's pretty much the people paying her. You know, it's her responsibility, and she should get a job that can pay it. But like, maybe she should just get paid enough anyways that she does a good job and she can afford her rent. And it's not Larry, the fucking carpenter from fucking Lakeland, Florida, who has to supplement Stacy at Winghouse's monthly income. You know what I mean? Anyways, here's the next thing on my list of do's and don'ts of Uber drivers or Uber passengers. Hey, real quick. I gotta pick people up and drive them around in order to make money. So the less time I spend sitting outside your house waiting for you to come outside, the better. And, there's not a shortage of Ubers. It's not like you're going to call Uber and you're going to have to wait 45 minutes. It's going to come in like 5 minutes. And can you wait 5 minutes? Oh, no, I think me making this drink and drinking it and putting on my shoes and my socks is going to take about 5 minutes, so I'm going to call it now. Oh, shit, 20 minutes later, I haven't even put my shoes and socks on, and I'm halfway through this drink, and this dude's sitting outside calling me, and I'm ignoring his call. It says it in the app, folks. Call it when you're ready. I don't got time. I don't got time to wait. I don't got time to wait for y'all, okay? I don't got time to sit around and wait for y'all to come outside.
He doesn't.
I don't.
Anytime.
That's High Yellow, by the way.
Hi, guys.
He's back there.
I'm done interrupting the rant.
It's his girlfriend's birthday. Happy birthday, Angie. Say happy birthday, Angie. It's Angie's birthday. Yeah, no, I'm about halfway through. I'll send you the link later. That was High Yellow, everyone. High Yellow might be coming through Freestyle Friday later tonight, just so y'all know. Might means no, but I'm saying might just to get you all. You never know. Hey, birthday could go really bad. Birthday could go really bad, and he could have some energy he needs to release. Let's hope that doesn't happen, but it's a possibility. So High Yellow might be here later, most likely not. But yeah, call the Uber when you're ready to go. Okay, look. There's a waiting fee, but it's like 2 cents per minute over, and it stops at 5 minutes. So it's like 10 cents. It's literally 10 cents. I get 10 cents to wait for you. Speaking of incentive culture and tipping. Yo, if I'm gonna wait and you're gonna tip me $20, I'll fucking wait. I'll turn the car off. I'll fucking kick my feet back. I'll wait a whole goddamn hour. That's $20 an hour. 40 hours a week, that's $800 a week. Right? I'm doing the math right? Yeah. That per month, that's $3,200 a month. Per year, that's almost 40. That's almost 40,000. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'll wait an hour if you're gonna tip 20. Not on the app though. You better give me that goddamn cheese straight up. All right. But yeah, don't make me wait. I got places to go, people. I got things to see. I gotta pick other people up. I'm trying to make money to feed my daughter, pay for the internet here. Get massive TVs that fuck up the lighting. Substances that keep me upbeat and going. Plants. Plant-based substances. That's really open to interpretation. I want to make sure that no one's out there clipping pieces of this talk and then going, Acoupstix admits to shooting up heroin. Never, not once. Don't do heroin. Don't do heroin. I got places to go, so I don't do heroin. Because if you don't hurry up, I'm going to shoot up. Just pass the time. Now, I got some quick little ones down here that go without saying. Hey, don't grab my penis. It's happened. Don't. Unless you're a young, attractive female and we've talked a little bit and we've gotten to the point where we're cool, like it's pretty much implied that you can. Don't grab my penis. Old ladies. Cougars. You're not watching this probably, and you'll never see this. But in the likely or the chance, the small likelihood that this does go viral somehow, this exact point of this conversation, old ladies in Uber stop grabbing young men's penises. I don't care how drunk you are. I don't care how lonely you are. I don't care when your husband left you. I don't care how big your fake titties are. I don't care how much Botox you've had shot in your face. Don't grab. Ask. You can ask. I don't mind you asking if you can grab my penis. Hey, Uber driver, can I grab your penis? No. No, you can't, lady. That's cool. That's normal human conversation. Don't do that. Another true story that's happened. Hey, for sure, don't pee in my Uber. For sure. Hey, old lady, this happened 2 years ago. Drive down the south side of St. Pete, pick up this lady. Okay, cool. She's older. Whatever. It happens. She's like older. Like gray hair. Slowly letting gravity bring her upper body back down to earth where it belongs. Old. Slow. Old. Gets in the car. Where are you going? Oh, we're taking like a 15-minute drive. I was like, all right, well, I'm just going to drive. If you need anything, let me know. Blah, you know? Because she's old. She's delicate. I know she's the type of person that could need special attention at any given moment. Okay? So if you need anything, let me know. Driving. No problem. We're going down 4th Street. So just to set the scene, there's like fast food restaurants and gas stations everywhere. You know, in case you just needed to pull over to the side for any number of reasons to stop. And this, all of a sudden, I just hear in the back, I just hear this lady go, oh. Which, you know, is a little off-putting at the middle of the night when you're driving in the Uber car as the person in your backseat just to go, oh. And I said, excuse me, lady, are you okay? And she said, oh, honey, I pissed myself with the utmost confidence. It wasn't right how confidently she told me she pissed herself. It was almost like she was planning to piss herself, and she was like surprised that she was able to do it so quickly. It was, oh, I did that. Honey, I pissed myself. She had this smug look on her face. Yo, lady, there's McDonald's, gas stations everywhere, anywhere you wanted to pee. We could pull off to the side if you want to do it in the bush. Someone's house, you want to go knock on the door? All you had to do was tell me. 100% don't pee in someone's Uber. Goes without saying, right? These are the goes without saying one. Oh, yeah, and this one, I guess it doesn't go without saying, but all you fucking people that have to give, like, line-by-line directions. Yo, GPS was invented, I don't know, a decade ago? It's literally in my pocket. You can see on the map. You can just look and see. It's telling me to turn where you're telling me to turn. It's a bit redundant. Could you not? Seriously, could you not? Oh, you need to be in control, huh? A little control freak back there, huh? Can't let anything be out of your control. I'm sure you're great in a relationship. Oh, yeah. No, oh, your ex-wife? Oh, who would have thought? You have an ex-wife? You're that controlling that you can't trust the fucking computer system that's telling me exactly where to go? To tell me where to go? Who would have thought no one would want to date you? Who would have thought? Yeah. If you can see the GPS is like get on the highway and then take 54th North and then turn left at 16th, you can see it. You don't got to tell me. Hey, if you see it's like wrong kind of and you got like a faster way and it's a little bit better, for sure, yeah, tell me. But if it's telling me the exact way, don't tell me any directions. Unless it's absolutely necessary. Like, hey, actually that road's going to be closed, so you're going to want to go like the next block up and then turn left. Oh, cool, that's great insight. Oh, hey, I noticed your GPS was telling you to turn right on 16th, and I think I just wanted to let you know you should turn right on 16th, okay? Oh, okay. Never say that again, ever. In fact, I'm going to contact Uber and let them know that you're so controlling. And your account will get blocked. Okay? Oh, yeah. And, of course, the big one, don't vomit. Don't vomit. And I haven't had that happen yet, actually. I'm very, very lucky that I have yet to have someone vomit in my car. I came close. Very close. There was this young girl. I drove downtown, picked her up from the bars. We're driving, and she's struggling. I can tell she's struggling. And I said to her before she got out, I was like, look, if you need to vomit, there's always roll down the window option, or just let me know and we'll stop as quick as we can. And you can I'll wait for you. I'm not that adverse to vomit noises or, you know, people vomiting, as long as the smell doesn't stick around. So I can handle that, and I'm cool with that. I totally understand. And we'll keep it going. And she was like, no, I'm not, mommy. No. And like doing those noises where you can just tell like she's holding it down. She's doing the Joe Rogan The Joe Rogan, me and my friends do the Joe. I used to. I don't drink that much anymore, really. But what the Joe Rogan is, Fear Factor was you had to eat the bug and not vomit. So, like, you take a shot and it's about to come up and your friend just goes, Joe Rogan, bro, 25,000, okay? Don't you dare. It's $25,000. Self-control. Just 6 seconds of self-control for 25,000. And you're just, yeah, you're right. There's no 25,000. By the way, just so we're clear, there's no 25,000. But it's crazy what the brain can do when you trick it. You just got a little trick, and your brain snaps and it thinks there's 20. Never. I should have at least $600,000 for the amounts of time that I've held back vomit in the name of $25,000 in Joe Rogan. It's upsetting that I don't have it. And now that I think about that, it's kind of a cheap trick. But yeah, I can just tell she's making those noises. Like that kind of stuff, struggling to keep it back. And I'm like, fuck, this girl's gonna, her pride cometh before the fall, pride cometh before the spew. She thinks she can do it. I'm not your friend, lady. There's no pride here. I'm never gonna see you again, probably. What am I gonna go home and tell my roommate, tell my friends? Oh, this girl vomited. Oh, what was her name? What did she look like? Oh, she just vomited. Great, cool story, bro. People vomit, cool. What are you, a second grader? In my brain, yeah, but okay, cool. So yeah, lady, what is your pride worth? Just tell me, I'll pull over, let's vomit. But I'm trusting her. I've been there. You start telling people they're gonna vomit, they're gonna vomit. Hey, it's one of those brain tricks. You tell someone, hey, don't vomit, they're gonna vomit. Hey, bro, don't fuck it up. He's gonna fuck it up. Hey, bro, don't date that girl. He's gonna date that girl. Hey, girl, don't vomit. Oh, it's next. Because she's just thinking about everything else. So, hey, it's like that, your friend has to pee and you run water and you make the drip noise with your cheek. You start doing that type of stuff. That was pretty tight. I nailed that noise. I don't usually nail that noise, but if you turn up the volume just right, you can. Tight. Yeah, you start doing that, your friend's got to pee. Oh, no, I got to pee more, so don't say the word vomit. Anyways, 20-minute ride. Pull up to her house, and she's kind of like half passed out, struggling with the vomit thing going on. And I'm like, hey, we're here. And she just opens the door, stands up, and then vomits all in the street. It was impressive. I was like, that's some good self-control. Literally, the second she left my car, if she had vomited a second sooner, there would have been like some, like on the floorboard, like right there, like where the door meets, like the inside of the car, there would have been some vomit there. But it wasn't until the exact second she stepped out of the car she vomited. So be that girl. Don't vomit. Have some self-control. And if you need to vomit, vomit at the bar. They're used to that type of shit. We get like a $80 fee, which, in the middle of the night, okay, cool, $80. I was going to drive for another 5 hours, get like, 160 or some shit, but it's cool. I'll take $80 and have to spend it on cleaning the car and then hope that the smell leaves because it won't, because you fucking ate a Philly cheesesteak before you fucking downed 4 Long Island iced teas and finished it off with some fucking Miller Lights. And now my car smells like a fucking tin can at a slaughterhouse. So yeah, just throw up at the bar. They're kind of used to it if you really have to vomit. And yeah, there we go. Dues. Let's run it back. We gotta run back what we talked about for you Uber passengers, just in case you're tuning in late or you've skipped ahead because my rambling is ridiculous. Here's the dues. 100% take a nap. 100% don't say anything. Or if you're gonna talk, make sure it's good conversation. Don't you dare talk about the election. How dare you? Oh, no. Yeah, last one. 100% ask about this dope music. That's why I'm playing it. I want you to ask. Don't get upset I'm doing the speed limit. It's the law. Don't call the Uber before you're ready. I don't get paid enough for that shit. Don't request. I didn't talk about this. Don't request trash music. For real. If his name's Kenny Chesney, I don't want to hear it. Okay? For sure. This is chill lounge jazz music. No words. You can't be offended. It's going to chill you out. So sit down and shut the fuck up. I'm not going to play fucking Tobey Maguire. Okay? No Tobys. No Keiths. Okay? 100% don't tell me where to go. You can see the GPS is telling me where to go. Don't tell me where to go. Don't grab my penis. You can ask to grab my penis, but don't just grab it. Don't pee yourself and don't vomit. No bodily fluids. That's Uber covered. I feel good. I've kept a lot of that in this week. Those are like different things that just happened this week. I'm sure there's more things that I can come up with. Maybe we'll revisit. Like I said before, I listen back to these and I chop them up a little bit, and I'm thinking about doing a little bit of stand-up comedy just because I'm a fucking entrepreneur. Let's talk about entrepreneurism, right? For real, though, your boy is actually kind of an entrepreneur. But at the same time, everyone says they're an entrepreneur, and I don't want to be one. So I'm going to hijack Renaissance Man until all of y'all start calling yourselves Renaissance Men, and then I'm going back to entrepreneur, baby. Because Renaissance Man is a lot more douchey sounding than just saying you're I'm an entrepreneur. But see, nowadays, everyone's a fucking entrepreneur. Listen, just because you take fucking pictures of flowers in Bali doesn't mean you're an entrepreneur because you run a travel blog on Instagram with 200 followers. Stop it. Your boy over here making rap music, doing live streaming, getting into that, writing fucking sports blogs and shit, Uber driving, fucking writing freelance journalism and doing for hire journalism and like writing. I'm a fucking entrepreneur. But I don't want to tell people that because fucking everyone, on Wednesdays I go to the market and I sell my old socks, so entrepreneur. No. It should be like getting your PhD or some other certificate. You should have to apply to some type of fucking thing, and then if you get the title and you're like, you can call yourself an entrepreneur, but you sock seller, you are not. You are not. But yeah, your boy, low-key entrepreneur. I just wanted to say that real quick. But in the meantime, in between time, I will be referring to myself as a Renaissance man because I just do a little bit of everything. Just a little bit. I'm out here just doing a little bit of everything. Just scraping the pennies, getting by. Yeah. I just needed to get that out. A lot of this stuff goes on in my head, and I just got to get it out because then I listen to it back, and I'm like, oh, this shit sucks. Or this shit's kind of funny. Or, hey, I need to develop that a little more because, once again, might be doing stand-up comedy because I'm a goddamn Renaissance man. And that's what Renaissance men do. They keep reinventing themselves until the day they die. And I ain't ready to die yet, baby. All right, next topic. And this one I am very ready to talk about. I think that we should consider more readily, we should be more open to considering the fact that British people are technically islanders. They are islanders. You think about Jamaicans, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Dominicans, people from the Bahamas, the Virgin Islands, Guam, the Philippines, Hawaii, and you're like, oh, islanders, because they come from islands and they have quirks about them, right? All island people have quirks about them. Like they have different types of music that they're known for. They have a certain type of cuisine that they're known for usually. And then they always have these the weird personality quirks about them. All right. British people meet all of these requirements. Like seriously. First of all, the United Kingdom is an island. All of Great Britain is 2 islands. The Irish are their own separate thing, and I'm going to give them that. So we're just talking about, the old lady sitting next to the bird. But if you look at the geography, England looks like an old lady next to a bird. You can't say it doesn't. Ireland's the bird. England, Wales, and Scotland is the old lady. Check it out. Hit me back. Slide in my DMs. Let me know how right I am. It's an old lady with a bird. It's fucking nuts. Look at it. Just like Italy's a boot. Look at it. Just like America's a turtle. Look at it. Old lady with a bird. 100%. But yeah, British people, that's the first requirement. Hey, excuse me, I'd like to sign up to be an islander. What is the first requirement? Do you have an island? Oh, no, I live on a peninsula. But it extends into the... no, you're not an islander. Okay, England? Oh, that's an island. Oh, you might be an islander. So first requirement, living on an island. They're islanders because they live on island. Okay? Next, an accent. Think about all the islanders, Jamaicans, Dominicans, once again, Cubans, Puerto Ricans, people from the Bahamas, from the Virgin Islands, Hawaii. They all have accents. They all have, their own little accents in local dialect. Oh, hey, do the British have accents? Yes. And listen, I don't care if you invented the English language first, so technically the way you speak it is the normal way, so to speak. You're the fucks with the accent because we whooped your ass. Boom. That joke was 300 years in the making. 320, 30, 40, 43 years in the making. Boom. That joke was 243 years in the making. Yeah, y'all have the accents. Okay? There's another requirement. What's up next on the requirement of to be an islander? Be famous for your music. Have a known genre of music that you're famous for. The English have pioneered British rock and punk, to be for real. And when you really get into it, people don't want to admit it, but trip hop, the subgenre of hip hop that's trip hop, kind of came out of Birmingham, and kind of came out of groups like Portishead and shit like that. So they're known, the Beatles, that whole era, the British invasion. They're known for their music. Jamaicans got reggae. The Caribbean islands have their music. I don't know what it's called. But it's called something, and I know it exists. So, they have their own style of music. What else? What else is the requirement to be islanders? Weird food. No, I say weird, but their own cuisine. Because Jamaican food I've been tasting recently with my homie Zoo. He's been taking me places like Golden Crust and Tasted Islands here in St. Pete. And yeah, it's delicious. Jerk chicken, all that shit. Curry, all that shit. I'm bussing. The dumplings, yo, man, just some fried bread or steamed bread, bro. Yeah, bro. But yeah, they're weird food. They got fish and chips. They put fucking beans on toast. Yo, man, who the fuck was sitting there and let's put a fucking can of baked beans on this toast and call it breakfast? That's just not right. And it's not. But hey, it's what the British do. They fucking take animal blood and make pudding? What? But it's your own thing. You're allowed to. It's fucking up north on the island. They take goat intestine and stuff it and then eat it and call it haggis. It's haggis. What? Yeah, they have their own fucking island food, okay? And it's super weird and gross. I wrote weird food. I like Caribbean food. I like, Caribbean island food. I like Puerto Rican food, Cuban food. Cuban food's bussin'. Of course, I'm part Hispanic, so I have an inclination to like other Latino food. But British food is fucking weird. Animal blood, goat intestines, sheep intestines, fucking, yeah, putting beans on toast. Your bacon is trash. Rashers? Fucking trash. Yo! Did you guys lose the right to make good bacon in the Revolutionary War? Is that what happened? Someone say, hey, actually, America, when they beat you, they won the rights to make proper bacon. Because rashers are just fucking gross, man. Just eat ham. Why don't you just eat normal ham? Why does it gotta be this weird fatty flimsy thing? Just get a slice of ham. You just want ham. That's what you really want if you're eating rashers. God damn. Anyways, last point. Why are the British Islanders? How can we qualify them as Islanders? Because they were invaded by mainland Europe several times. I guess Hawaii technically is one of those that wasn't invaded by mainland Europe, and same with the Philippines. But, kind of, vis-a-vis and via America they were. But you think about the Caribbean, like Puerto Rico, Spain, Cuba, Spain, all those islands. Hispaniola is named after Spain. Oh, the Caribbean islands were all invaded by England. Yeah, there's some Dutch Antilles out there. The Dutch Antilles named after the Dutch. I'm sure France has a couple islands out there. Martinique actually comes to mind. England was invaded by mainland Europe several times. It's just a fact of history. And it's so funny when the British are like, this is our land. Brexit. We must take back the Isle. From who? From yourselves? Because, you guys are like Normans and fucking Saxons and Vikings. And the Romans even came up in that bitch. So, like, you guys... It's insane the number of times that England was invaded. I remember when I lived in England, we had to take English history, obviously, because you're living there. British history. And it's just like, okay, starting with the Romans. The Romans invaded, and then they stayed there for a while. And then the Romans left, and then the Vikings invaded, and they stayed there for a while. And then the Vikings left, and then the Anglo-Saxons came, and they stayed there for a while. And then they got beat up by the Normans, who were northern French people. But just fast forward 500 years from now, and the English absolutely hate the French. The French are garbage. Excuse me, didn't you just teach us that the French are actually English people? Technically, but... Oh, no, the English are actually French people? Technically, but actually, fuck the French. That's why the English do this, by the way. Do you know what this means? So, like, in England, they do this now, but, like, this is their version of the middle finger. And the reason is because the English and the French, when they went to war, they're both pretty well known for their archers, but the British, by most accounts, were the better archers between the British and the French. And so... being like an English archer was, like you were like an important part of fighting the French. And so when the French would capture the British archers, they would chop off their 2 fingers so they couldn't pull the bow and shoot. And so, to fucking piss off the French, the British would do this to be like, haha, I've still got my bow fingers. I can still pull the string and fucking get you, bro. So fuck you. And that's how that became the middle finger. Now culture. But yeah, the British have been invaded by white people so many times that they're islanders, man. Europe has been all up in that bitch. So many times. The British history is just one long story of invasion until William I in 1066 at the Battle of Hastings, like, I'm the guy. I'm settling this shit right now. This is my shit. Islanders. The British are islanders. So when you start thinking about the British and like how they're so quirky and strange and they just don't really fit in many places and they're just wild and they like to party and like get drunk, it's because they're islanders, people. That's why. Because they live on a fucking island. It's even worse than me. They don't get any sunlight. I lived in England, so I developed these theories. Because, I live in a place where a lot of British people move over here and they live. And the British people you meet in the United States who have relocated are genuinely some of the nicest, like, happy-go-lucky people ever. And it's strange because when you live in England and you interact with the British on the regular, you notice that, like, they're just very dry and sarcastic and they're sometimes slightly rude. And you just go, it's so weird because when you guys leave the place, when you leave the island and you come to the mainland and you get some sunlight, that's the key thing, the sunlight. They get deprived of vitamin D for so long that they just get depressed. They live in Florida for like 20 minutes and they get sun and they're like, I'm so happy. Everything isn't that trash. I don't have to eat animal blood anymore or stuffed goat intestine. Or put fucking beans on toast. I'm still going to because I've been bred that way. And I've been brought up to enjoy the flavor of baked beans on toast. But now I don't have to. So now I'm happy. They're stuck on an island. They've been stuck on an island for thousands of years now. It's not a wonder why they're so fucking weird. They don't get sunlight. They eat weird food. They're islanders. The British are islanders. I know you've never thought about it that way, and now you're like, holy shit. Yes, the British are islanders. Next up on my list, rap lessons. I was told by my friend Raquel, who streams on Twitch, that if I did rap lessons, she would watch, or at least listen to them. So, we have a prop for this one. This is stage etiquette. All right, we're going to teach you real quick. This is going to be a real quick rundown of what you should do when you're on stage and you're trying to rap, okay? This is a microphone. This is the most important piece of equipment for an MC or a rapper when he's on stage, is this microphone. So we're going to start there. Because I've been to shows and I've seen people abuse this piece of equipment, and it upsets me. I'm not the best and most perfect at using this piece of equipment, but I am getting better and very conscientious of making sure I use this piece of equipment properly. So there's two parts of a microphone. Right there, as you can see in the camera, that is the end of the microphone, the ball. I'm going to call it the ball. I don't have technical terms. All the terms I'm going to use are just ones I'm making up because I don't care about the technicalities. It doesn't matter. Can I convey the point? Yes. So at the top, this ball right here, right? And this ball is tasked with catching the sound and transmitting it. The actual mic, the device that's picking up noise, is located in the end of this ball. If I could unscrew it, I would, but I don't want to break it because Freestyle Friday's later. The other part is the handle. This part, right? And this is a wireless one, so maybe there's three parts, and there's a part you plug in at the bottom. But the only parts you're really concerned are this part and the handle. Now, why is it called a handle? Because it's where your hand goes. That's why I'm calling it a handle. This is where you handle the mic, right? Now, for some reason, there's this strange level of homophobia in the hip-hop community whereby if you hold a microphone like this, which is the proper way to hold it, it looks like you're holding a penis. Now, that has led everyone to believing that the proper way to hold a microphone to be cool on stage is just to grab the ball at the end, which, as you can see, when you say ball, it's like you're cupping balls. It doesn't help the whole homophobia thing. What it does do, to demonstrate, as you can see as I talk into this microphone, I'm not even touching it, which is even better. It eliminates the desire to cup the microphone. And when I do that, as you can see, you can hear all of my voice. Now, as I start to cup the microphone, it gets very echoey, right? And it's very echoey now, and you can't really hear me when I'm back here. I'm back here, you can hear me. You can hear me clear. You can hear everything. But now it's a little tougher, and it's fuzzy, and it's echoey, and you don't know what's going on. So to compensate for that as I'm rapping, because I can't hear myself, I have to get up here. And now listen how fuzzy it is. God, that's fucking terrible. If I was the rep, See, the problem is, I can get up close like this and I can still talk, but the second I put the cup around it, now it's getting all fuzzy and topping out, and it sounds fucking bad. Don't cup the mic. If you must grab the microphone in any way, shape, or form, the one thing you want to keep in mind, you see this little ridge in the middle? I don't know why it's there. I'm sure there's a super good reason why it's there. I'm sure it's for the structural integrity of the round part. But in my mind, it's like a thing you can hold, because you can hold it still there, and you can still get up close and talk, and you can still be far away, and people can still hear you, and it doesn't really affect the noise as much as you can see. As much as this. Don't put your hand past this bar, right? Right? That little line in the middle. Don't do it. You sound fucking bad. And I want to fucking take the microphone and bash it against my head until one of them break, hopefully my brain, so I don't have to listen to you rap ever again. Other things while on stage. Talk to the crowd between songs. They're there to listen to you. They're the people interacting with you. Act like they exist. Say, hey, how's everyone doing tonight? Don't just turn around to the DJ, spin the next one, and keep it going. Don't ask the crowd if they were feeling it. Hey, were you guys feeling it? Did you guys like that one? Now I think you have no confidence and you don't think you're dope, because you don't even know if you're dope, because you got to ask. You should just know you're dope. How am I going to think you're dope if you don't know you're dope? If you don't even think you're dope yourself, why am I going to think you're dope? I shouldn't think. He doesn't even think he's dope. He's asking me if he's dope. I don't think he is now. Don't do that. And if people aren't responding to you, don't fucking hey, fuck you guys. I need energy. I need you guys jumping around. You guys fucking suck. Oh, Hey, guess who wants to boo you off stage now? Guess. Me. Don't ask people to repeat a phrase that is longer than 7 words. Even longer than 5 words. Please just ask us to say 2 words at the most. Look, I have this hook, and when I say we're all going to go to the mall, I want y'all to say to buy shoes, clothes, and all the other stuff that we need so we can go to school in the fall. Okay? I forgot the first word already. I know the last word's fall because it rhymes. Hey, when I say jump, y'all say in the air, and then you kick your feet out and do a dance, and hopefully you don't lose your pants and don't go to France, because if you go to France, you're going to eat the cheese and maybe you will sneeze, and that's what we believe. Okay, let's try it. Jump. Damn, y'all don't know it? Fuck y'all. I wanted some crowd interaction. Fuck y'all. That shit's whack. Fuck y'all. No. Never turn your back to the crowd for a long period of time. You can turn around, but you're talking to them, so talk to them. I'm trying to think of other. Oh yeah, don't rap on your backup vocals, please. Well, you can have backup vocals. Don't rap on the track. Don't bring the recorded track to the venue and then rap over it. First of all, I can't hear either the track or you. Okay? It's really fucking bad. It's super terrible. I can't hear it. Chill out. If you can rap it in the booth, you can rap it on stage. Okay? Just have your ad-libs in there and rhymes maybe. Put the hook in. That's fine. You can catch your breath during the hook. The people that get on this tip and start ranting about it, don't have any backup vocals. Just go over the raw instrumental. And yeah, that works if you have a hype man and he can do the hook and he can back you up. But the fact is when you're coming up artist, you don't have available to you hype men. It's hard. It's hard to get a good hype man. You can ask your buddy who knows all your lyrics to get on stage, but does he really know how to be a hype man? Probably not. So having vocals as your hype man, that's cool. Everything else, all the lines and shit, is just you rapping. You get to the hook, the part that they repeat. It just repeats over and over. That's fine if that's recording, in my opinion. People are like, no, absolutely not. Absolutely no vocals. Okay, chill the fuck out. There's a place and time for everything, okay? But yeah, don't rap over the track. And yeah, just have a good time, okay? Don't get mad. Just do your thing. You're up there to practice. You're not a big timer yet. If you get on stage and you sell 1 million albums, and then you can start telling people they fucking suck and you hate them. So, the last one I have up on here before I'm going to call it quits is the IB program. I've actually had this one sitting in my brain for years, man. For fucking years, this has bothered me. When I lived in England, I was the ages of 9 to 13, right? So I did 4th grade up through 7th grade in England at an American-style school. It was called the American Community School in Hillingdon, ACS Hillingdon. It's a lovely place. This rant was in part spurred on by a picture that my sister sent to me of the school in the snow. It's a very beautiful school, very pretty school. But while I was living in England, from ages 9 to 13, from 4th grade to 7th grade, me and every single kid in my classes, in my grades, from 4th grade to 7th grade, including the really smart ones and the ones that picked their nose and ate it in the 6th grade still, every single one of them, they all took the IB program. Every single one of us. I don't understand why the IB program in America has been made to be this extra special, very smart program for people to take. If you take the IB program, you're a cut above. It's like taking AP classes, but it's even better. You're even smarter. No. When I was in England in 4th grade, I was taking the IB program, and so was Eduardo from fucking Colombia, who picked his nose and smelled his butt crack and itched his butt crack and sniffed it. Even that guy, okay? So, just because your little kid, Colin, goes to fucking IB program over at St. Pete High, I don't know why you're doing that. It's just extra work. Do you want to know what the IB program is for, Twitch and people? Do you want to know what it's for? It's a really good thing. It's really useful for the people that need it. Here in America, you don't need it. All you're doing is taking extra work for no reason. Why are you doing that? You're working twice as hard for the same results. That's kind of silly. I'm so smart. I got in the IB program. Oh, really? That's like, hey, you could either make toast in a toaster, or we can go outside with a fucking magnifying glass and use the sun ray to make this toast. Like, okay, cool. I'm sure there's we can, look at the two scenarios and go, well, the person with the magnifying glass is much more involved and a little bit more motivated, possibly more creative and willing to go the extra step in order to make toast. But is he more intelligent than the person using the toaster? Probably not. Given that toasters are readily available technology to make toast, making toast very easy, using a magnifying glass is just silly. That's like the IB program, is using the magnifying glass to make toast. Here's why the IB program was made. It was made for American students living overseas to have a competitive curriculum that they could take while living overseas that would be comparable to the American high school and schooling curriculum, so that when they applied to American colleges, the American colleges would have a clear idea of how the international students stacked up against the American students applying. So if you were like a kid in Germany and you were like, yeah, I really want to go to Florida State, bro, but I've been taking this goddamn German schooling system and it doesn't compare to the American, so you apply and you're like, here, look, I took fucking Wiener Schnitzel 101, and they're like, we don't fucking have that. Well, look, I took fucking Volkswagen 202. Well, we don't have that. Hey, look, I took Blitzkrieg 1727. Well, we don't have that. American college is like, I don't know what you know, bro. I don't know if you're smarter than Timmy, who got Algebra 1 in 10th grade. So they made the International Baccalaureate so those kids would have a similar curriculum to the American kids, so American colleges could compare. The other way it works is if you're an American student wanting to go to a college overseas, doing an IB curriculum helps you, it bridges that gap between international curriculums from other countries and the American curriculum. So if you're an American kid trying to go to an American college, taking the IB isn't really for you. Get your own thing. Chill out. I remember I was going into high school and kids were like coming to my 8th grade at my school and being like, I got into the IB. I'm smarter than you fucking people. Kids were like upset I didn't get in the IB. My grades aren't good enough. And it's like, I was just like, what are you talking about? I was just taking the IB last year in 7th grade. And I didn't have to apply. I was just put into it. So was all the other idiots who thought 2 + 2 is 7. Every one of them. So I don't get it. Who thought Julius Caesar was a salad dressing? I don't get it. All the dumb kids were taking it. What makes you so special? Really? Come on, guys. It's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy to get the kids to do more work for nothing. Because you got to take double classes and shit, and it's really intensive. Because, yeah, you got to bridge the gap between the international curriculum and the American curriculum. And that's what it's for. Well, I think that's it for today. I feel good. I got a lot of stuff out. Talked about little things. Talked about Renaissance man, which I am. Talked about the IB program, which is whack. It's a conspiracy. We talked about British people being islanders, because they are. Real quick on that, Jamaicans say, "Yeah, man." British people say, "Cheers, mate." Cheers, mate. It's nice to see you. Have you talked to your mum? Oh, I saw your dad round the pub. Had a pint. Island people. And of course, we gave you a very thorough rundown on the do's and don'ts of being an Uber passenger. If you got this far, if you're tuned in, so I don't see anyone in the chat, so that's all right. So I think Saru left. Sad. But if you got this far, thank you for listening. This is the Zoo Twitch. This is my little rant podcast where I talk about dumb things that pop into my head. Later on tonight at 7:38ish, Freestyle Friday with me, Zane, aka I am Zane, MS3, Mr. Self, Chef Loaf, and hopefully Hyella, but probably not. You can do some freestyle activities. And I'll have the words on the screen this time. We're planning a show on February 2nd of some local acts in St. Pete. So far on the bill, we have DJ Hurley, Tysonius Mink, and I think I'm going to throw High Yellow on there. Not sure yet. I'm working on a couple of other acts. Hopefully like 2 to 3 hour show here on the Twitch so y'all can come, chill with us on the Twitch and watch it. We'll have very limited seating at the actual venue, which is here. So we'll work that out too for people that want to come through and see it live. But yeah, that's it. I've got nothing else to say or rant about. My conscience is clear and clean. I don't know if this one was as good as last week's, but that's whatever. Thank you for tuning in. If you did, if you're watching this back on YouTube, subscribe and follow. Follow the Twitch, follow the YouTube, follow the Instagram, Acoupstix. It's right up there. And yeah, all content 2019 coming out the Zoo Twitch, and that's it. Thank you all for tuning in. Next time I'm going to fix the lighting with the TV, and that is that. Peace.